Today, I'm going to show you how to make over $1 million in GTA Online without any large businesses, expensive vehicles, or heists. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing that everyone should do is check if they've completed this week's time trial. I personally always forget these even exist, but they are a super quick way to get some starter cash. This week's time trial is located in Blaine County and requires you to drive from one side of the lake to the other in under 1 minute and 24 seconds. As long as you have a fast bike and don't mess up on the drive, you should be able to make it just fine. This time trial will net you $101,000, but depending on the week, this price could be even higher. Currently in GTA Online, it is double cash for all CEO, VIP, and MC missions, so you can regularly be expecting to be getting nearly $50,000 for most of the missions you complete. Of course, if you're not playing when it is double cash, these methods will just be slightly less efficient. Now, I know I said these methods didn't require any businesses, and they don't really. To become a VIP, all you need to have is $50,000 in your bank account, and if you have completed the time trial already, you will have that. I personally decided to do some MC missions just to mix things up a bit, but in all honesty, it'll be much faster if you stick to purely VIP missions, so there's no need to go ahead and buy a CEO office or clubhouse to do any of this. Since I am a solo player, for the MC missions, I just picked whatever was available to me, whether that was Jailbreak, POW, or Torched. These can be a bit slower and tedious at times, but if you want a break from grinding out all the VIP missions, then it's a nice thing to do. On average, with the double money, the MC missions paid anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000, and I can complete them within just a few minutes, so they're not too bad. Now, moving on to VIP missions, Sightseer and Headhunter are the ones you're going to be wanting to do. Now, of course, most people know about these methods already, so I'm not going to go too into depth with them. The most efficient way to do these missions is to rent a helicopter from the VIP menu for $25,000, and then continuously rotate between Sightseer and Headhunter missions. There will be a 5-minute cooldown between each if you rotate. At the moment, these pay out anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000 per mission, which means if you are efficient, you can make anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000 per hour. I personally decided to stick mainly to Sightseer, just because I suck at Headhunter. This means I had longer waiting periods between missions, but I just watched YouTube in the meanwhile, which was fine for me. In the end, taking into account the 2 helicopters that I rented, I made a profit of $545,000 doing these missions. As you should know, every single week there is a new playlist which features double, triple, or sometimes even quadruple cash and RP. This week it happened to be some adversary modes. Annoyingly, because I'm on PC and also in Australia, I couldn't find many good lobbies for the actual good missions. From what I've heard, you want to be playing the Diamond Resurrection job for the most profit overall. The only things I could manage to get into games for was Vespucci job remix modes, in which you have one team of chasers who is trying to stop the one runner from collecting all of the different checkpoints. These missions were okay at best, really weren't that enjoyable and didn't get me much money, but of course there are other game modes you can play. Different weeks will have different highlighted playlists that will give you double, triple, or quadruple money, such as races or survival modes, so wait for something that you enjoy and go ahead and play that. However, of the 4 rounds of the Vespucci job remix modes I did play, I ended up making $67,000, which took me around 30 minutes or so. In GTA Online, there are loads of small little things you can do for a bit of extra cash on the side, so I'm going to run you through a few of the things I did. First of all, every single day you should be spinning the wheel at the casino. You have a chance to win up to $50,000 in cash, a display car, or some discounts on some good items. Today, I got decently lucky with $25,000 chips as my prize, which I then converted into cash. Next up, there are free mode events that will happen every so often when you're playing Grand Theft Auto Online. I managed to play 2 of these today, one of which was flying under bridges in planes or helicopters, and the other which was the longest jump on a land vehicle. These don't make you that much money unless you're competing with many different people and you manage to rank quite highly. I finished second in the first event and first in the other event, and combined I was only given $15,000. And the final miscellaneous method that I used to get some extra cash was repoing a car for Simeon. Simeon will sometimes text you a list of cars which you then have to go find, respray, and deliver to him to his garage at the docks. This doesn't take very long, maybe 5-10 minutes at the max, and you can easily do while you're waiting for your VIP mission to cool down like I did. Like I said, this took only about 5 minutes and I got $14,000 from it, so pretty good deal. With all of these miscellaneous methods combined, I made $54,000, and it didn't take me any more than 20 minutes for all of them combined. And now we have the final money-making method that I personally use, which was the GTA Online treasure hunts. Now in GTA, there are 3 treasure hunts you can do: the Golden Revolver, the Stone Hatchet, and the Navy Revolver. Now, if you watched my previous video, you already know that I did the Golden Revolver treasure hunt in the past. So in this video, I decided to do the Navy Revolver treasure hunt. To get the Navy Revolver, you first have to find 5 clues around the map. The clue number 1 is found here. Clue number 2 is found here. Clue number 3 is found here. Clue number 4 is found here. And clue number 5 has a total of 5 different locations where it can spawn, but it will always be a van that is open in the back with a bunch of tools and blood in it. A quick Google search will allow you to find one of the 5 locations, but for me it happened to be right here. Now, once you get all 5 clues, you'll get a text message from someone who thinks he's tough shit. He's not. And then you have to go to the airfield in Blaine County and wait between I think 8 PM and 8 AM or sometime around the night period for him to spawn and attack you. Once you kill the slasher, you will be gifted $50,000 and the Navy revolver. Similar to the other challenges, you will now need to go ahead and get 50 kills with the revolver, which is quite easy, and then you will be rewarded with $200,000, adding up to $275,000 in total, because each clue you get also will gift you $5,000, so that's your total amount from this treasure hunt. Of course, there is also the Stone Hatchet treasure challenge, which will also net you around $250,000. So if you haven't done any of these 3 treasure hunts, you can do them very quickly and easily get over $750,000 in probably less than an hour. But since my goal today was only to make $1 million, I finished off with the Navy revolver challenge, and that was it for me today. So that's it, $1 million in GTA Online in just one day. In actual game time, it was probably only about 5 to 6 hours, so quite quick to be completely honest. And of course, you can do this much more efficiently than I did if you have better businesses, better vehicles, or play better double money game modes. But it just goes to show that making money on this game, even as a solo player and even as someone with a low level, is actually very easy nowadays. You can get yourself set up very quickly and then go ahead and buy those businesses, those vehicles and things that will make you even more money later on. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you can use some of these methods to get your GTA Online character started. I wish you all the best and I will see you next time.